Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to talk about the constant lines in Tableau. A constant line in Tableau is a versatile tool that plays a pivotal role in enhancing the context and interpretability of your data visualizations. It serves as a fixed reference point within your charts, enables your audience to readily identify the critical values or benchmarks of significance. Constant lines are integral for anchoring the data, serving as an unwavering reference points irrespective of the data alterations, filters, or other dynamic changes. By remaining constant, they provide the vital context to your data visualizations, ensuring that the specific data points are readily recognizable and understood. One of the fundamental utilities of constant line is the ability to set the benchmarks and thresholds. They are often employed to demonstrate the target values or performance goals within your data. For instance, in a sales chart, a constant line might delineate that sales target, which allows the users to swiftly access whether the performance surpasses or lags behind the objective. Constant lines are instrumental in highlighting the statistical values such as mean, median, or other data points. By providing a consistent reference, they enable the viewers to compare the individual data points against these central tendencies, offering the critical insights into a distribution of data. Moreover, constant lines are valuable for comparing the actual data, forecast, or predictions, allowing for an immediate understanding of how closely the data aligns with the projected outcomes. Customizable in positions, styles, color, and label, they can offer the flexibility in conveying the contextual information in a visually compelling manner. So let's go to the Tableau screen and see how we can create these kind of concepts. So let's say I have created a visualization. This visualization can be subcategory by sales. Now I want to give a threshold value and see which of these following subcategories has surpassed that particular value so that I can identify which subcategory is performing better and which is not performing better. So let me first convert it into a horizontal bar chart. After converting it into a horizontal bar chart, let me first try to fit it in the entire view and sort it in an ascending or descending order. So I'll set it in the ascending order or descending order first. So I'll use these two options. Now let's say that I have this value in my mind, which is 600,000, and whatever subcategories have surpassed those values, I will say that they are doing good in terms of sales, and whatever subcategory values are behind that particular line, I will say that they need some improvement. So to add that particular line, what I do is I will go in the analytics section, use this constant line option and drag it on this sheet. So after dragging in over here, it would ask me the value. What particular value do you want me to give it to that particular constant? So as I mentioned, I have this value 600,000. I will give the value, press enter, and as you can see, the constant line has been added over here. Now you can easily visualize what are the particular subcategories which are going ahead of this constant line and what are the subcategories that are lagging behind. Now, if you want to do some formatting on the top of this particular constant line, you can click over here, to right click, and here you can choose the formatting option. After you have chosen this formatting option, you can choose the type of line that you want to see. Instead of the solid line, if you want to see the dash line or the dotted lines, you can see the line is changing over here. If you want to increase or decrease the thickness of the line, we also have the option over here. So let's say if your line is not visible, you can increase the thickness over here. And to match it with your color scheme, you can also choose the color from. So let's say I'm going with this blue shade right now. If you want to decrease or increase the opacity, you can choose this option and it would then make your line darker or lighter. You can also choose more colors if you want a different color other than the colors that have been listed over here. Then the next option is of the fill above and fill below. These options are used if you want to highlight any part which is going on the right side of the reference line or on the left side. So let's say if you want to fill the above region, you can choose a color of fill from over here. You can see it has filled the area which is above that particular constant. Then we have this fill below option, which is used to fill this left side area. So I can choose a different shade right now. And this would then highlight that portion which is on the left side of that particular constant. You can also choose to show the font in a different font. You can also choose the alignment from over here and what is the amount of that particular constant line that it is showing, the format basically. Is this in the number format? It is in the currency format. So every format is listed over here. You can choose it from. Then if you want to provide any kind of shading, the option is also available over here. So you can see this particular font area now has been shaded. So these are the particular formatting options that are available in the constant line. Let's say if you want to change the constant line, now I don't want it to be on this 600,000. If I want to increase the value, let's say if you have increased the sales value and you have given them a new target, what would you do? You will again click on this. You can go in the edit option and here you can choose the different value. This time instead of 600,000, I'm choosing 800,000. What is the particular label that you want to provide it to this constant line? Do you want to show the value or do you want to provide any computations over here? You can also do that part. If you want to do any custom labeling over here, you can choose the custom option, and then it would ask you what is the label that you want to provide. So here, let's say I'm giving the value as target sales. You can see the target sales have now appeared over here. After that, I again have all those options that I was having, choosing the line type, choosing the fill option. So let me keep the fill option as none over here. Also, I will make the fill below option as none for now, and I can then click on OK. And it is giving me this particular text that I have chosen. So again, let's say if I want to edit this text, I will go in this line, choose the format option, and now I can choose the alignment for that. If I want to increase or decrease the font size, I can do it. I can also make it bold. I can make it underline and also change the color for it. So let's say I want to give it the color as green. After that, for the alignment part, instead of the custom alignment, you can choose in which particular direction you want to change the alignment. Let's say I don't want the direction to be automatic. I want to rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. I have this option for. So this is now looking good. If you want to bring it in middle, you can choose this vertical alignment and you can choose this center option. Now it has came in middle. So in this way, you can make a constant line and you can edit that constant line and do some bit of formatting. So this was all for this session. In the next session, we will be talking about the average lines